What's going on, traders? Welcome back to a brand new video. Celestin Capital here. The last we left off on gold, we were somewhere around this. I think this was the last candlestick to print out, or yeah, this was the last candlestick to print out, I believe. But as you can see, we are retesting the level that we had marked out from last week, and I was able to catch a trade in there. I'm not going to talk about the trade in this video. I'm going to talk about it in the Apex Funny Trader video that should be coming out. I should have come out already. So if you're watching this video, that means the Apex Trader Funded video came out already, and you've already watched that. If you haven't already, go ahead and check it out. I made about $3,000 profit, and I show you exactly how I did that. So as I was saying, here are a couple conferences that we have. We have the weekly bullish. As you can see on the weekly, we are bullish, daily bearish, and we confirm bearishness on the daily after this break right over here, this break of structure right over here. And we have the 4-hour bullish, and we confirmed, as you can see, 4 hours just pure bullishness. Now, in order for the 4-hour to go bearish, we need to break below this zone right over here. And continuation buys are currently happening right over here. So this would be a nice place to buy, but if we want to sell, we'd have to wait for a break of this structure point and then a retest of some levels to the upside, higher up, either the 2025 level or somewhere a little lower than that. But daily, in order for us to go bullish on the daily, we'd have to break above this zone on a daily candle. So I'd like to look for a nice impulsive push, break above, and that would consider bullishness on the daily. So all three time frames would be in sync at that point. All three time frames would be in sync if the daily pushes up and closes above this structure point right over here. But for now, these are the three confluences that we have: weekly bullish, daily bearish, 4-hour bullish, which is still probable for buys. I'd still definitely buy gold at this moment, especially due to, the rapid movement that happened, and potentially we can look to take out this high. This high looks very clean for us to take out. The previous high, daily high. So we may head toward that high. Depends on how much structure forms even more. If we can close above here on the daily, above this blue line on the blue SAS back line on the daily, we are definitely headed for this daily high to take out this liquidity high. And I definitely look for buys up there. Right now, buys are about 80%, but if we definitely break above here, I'd say buys are 95%. So that's what I'm waiting for, to see if gold wants to do that. But again, buys are definitely clean around this area. So yeah, that's what I'm waiting for. And yeah, we will see you guys. I'll see you guys in the next case study. Stay tuned, and I'll update you guys sometime tomorrow. Welcome back, traders. It is the next day, and the last we left off was somewhere over here. You can see that gold had a push to the upside, had a rally to the upside, but it was just a fake push to trap some buyers into the market. There were definitely buy opportunities. Like my setup came over here, but I was just waiting for this 4-hour, waiting to see if the 4-hour wanted to close above here, or if the daily wanted to close above here, which neither happened. So right now we are at a stalemate on gold. So this daily did not close above as I wanted it to. And again, we're just reacting from the markets. We're not trying to predict. I'm not jumping into trades trying to anticipate that the daily's going to close. So, I don't want to miss the move. I'm going to hop in to take out this high. No, absolutely not. I'm reacting based off of what price is doing. So that means I'm going to have different biases at different times when price moves. So right now we're stuck in between this 4-hour range. We have this high up here, right over here. We have this high up here that did not get broken, and we have this low down here. Right now, the 4-hour is bullish, but still, the daily is bearish. What I want is at least 2 time frames in sync. Although the weekly and 4-hour are bullish, there's too much of a discrepancy in between. They're too far apart, the weekly and the 4-hour. So I want the weekly and the daily to be aligned, or the daily and the 4-hour to be aligned, in order for me to take a trade. So what I'm waiting for now is for price to either close above here on the 4-hour or daily, preferably the daily. But if the 4-hour gives me a close above here, I'll definitely like that as well. I'll look for a trade. Or for the 4-hour to close below this low right over here. Right over here, for the 4-hour to close below this low. So those are the two things I'm looking for before I take a trade on gold. So right now, gold is just consolidating. As you can see, this is the last higher low. and this is the last higher high that was created. So I'm waiting for the 4-hour close above this line or below this line for me to start looking for a trade. So yeah, not much going on right now. So I'm going to update you guys maybe tomorrow or the day after. So I'll see you guys in a little bit. We are back, guys, and woo! Gold absolutely took off. This was like a 450, 500 pip move from the area that we marked out. So last we left off, we were around right here. This 4-hour candle, right? Let me zoom in, actually. Let me zoom in. Let me zoom in. Let me zoom in. We were around here and go through a fake out, faking sellers into the market. As I said, I was looking for buys after I got a close above here, which I did. This candle right here. And beautiful retest, but no entry signal on this one. But this one gave me a nice entry signal. Now, the problem is I put the wrong lot size in, and I only made a fraction, like literally 5% of what I was supposed to make. So this trade doesn't even count, to be honest. But this trade was a B setup, and you can see the NMLB setup still holds true. This was a B setup. So we had the tap into the imbalance, break above, and look at this beautiful retest. This was a news candle right here. As soon as 8:30 dropped, this candle tap, boom, just took off. Absolutely took off. So that was a beautiful, I wouldn't consider it a trade because I didn't put the right lot size in, but you guys get the point. Beautiful outlook, I guess you can say, for gold. So from the area that we had marked out here to all the way up here, this was a 560 pip move, guys. Gold absolutely went nuts. And you can see the daily high was taken out. Beautiful takeout of the daily high. And not only that, we finally got the daily close that I was looking at, and then look what happened the next day. Boom, retest right into this area that I had marked out, and absolute explosion from that point. So this was just absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy. As I said before, gold faked some sellers into the market. I wasn't convinced on sells yet. Like I told you, I would have to have a 4-hour close below here. Now, buys, I wasn't 100% sure, but I did have this level for buys. Like here, I took a buy, and I took a couple other buys that some I won, some I lost. But for the most part, this was a strong area. This is the 2030 level. Very strong area for gold. You can see the wick to the downside and the push to the upside. So again, man, it was a crazy week. If you caught this trade, then you caught this trade. You made money on this trade for sure. But for the most part, like I said, we're just following structure. Structure was just pure bullish. Let me go ahead and get rid of this. Structure was pure bullish on gold. You can see just from this weekly time frame, I've been calling buys. And then the daily, I was just waiting for the daily to align with the weekly. The 4-hour was bullish as well, but the daily was not bullish. It just now went bullish the last 2 days of, or on Thursday, the second to last day of the week. This candle right here made gold go bullish, and I told you I was looking for a daily close above here or a 4-hour close above this area, which both, I was given both, and I just didn't get an entry signal to enter into this candle. I would have gone for 1 or 2. Trust me, I wouldn't have caught every single pip on here. Definitely wouldn't have. I only go for 1 to 2s. You guys know that. But I definitely would have caught something nice. And this 2065 level I was aiming for absolutely got wrecked. Absolutely wrecked. You can see gold didn't even hesitate to push through it. Just boom. On lower time frames, of course, it gave a little. I don't think on lower time frame. I gave a little doji at it, but ultimately it pushed the upside. You can see the small doji at that area, but it just pushed the upside, and that was the move of the week. The move of the week. All right, that's literally all you. That's the only move you needed to catch for the week. That was the move of the week. So preparing for next week, guys. I am still looking for buys on gold. Let's see where we are. Are we close to all-time highs? Oh, looks like we are close to all-time highs on gold. So it looks like we're approaching all-time highs again on gold. Let me go ahead and change this up because the daily is no longer bearish. Everything is in sync. Everything is in sync. So I can go ahead and change that. Not looking for this anymore. What I'm looking for now is a retest of the 2065 level, is it? Retest of the... there's a level over here that we can potentially retest. Let me go ahead and mark it out. So that'll definitely be clean. 2077. So we'll look for something around there. We could look right here or right here. So we've got two levels to look at for gold to retest. One of these two levels. So either the 2077 or 2072 level. So I'm looking for one of those two areas to be retested. So I'm going to say looking for a retest of the 2077 or 2071 level. So that's all we're looking for on gold. That is it. Nothing more. The sales not in the picture right now, at least. But looking for a retest of one of these two levels. So that's it for the Daily Bias episode 3. All right, I will see you guys in episode 4 to continue the gold analysis. All right, I will see you guys, the gold case study, I call it. So I'll see you guys in the next episode. Peace out.